Hello people, this is Brent Anderson, back here on Ninja Design. I'm the guy who made the Great White Destroyer. I'm here to talk about the game in general, because, you know, maybe the preview videos only show off the action aspects of it. I'd like to get into, like, the score system and the different game modes and things, just, you know, flesh some ideas about the game out. First off, obviously it's a main menu, whatever. Destroyer mode and Mr. Manatee mode, these are the main, these are the gameplay modes. This one is the first one I made. It's got a story and a conclusion, and the bulk of the gameplay and scoring system exists in there. Mr. Manatee mode, I'll get to that in a little bit. So first off, I want to bound into one of these stages here and get to it. Skip the exposition. Okay. First thing I'm going to talk about is the controls. It's mouse-based. There is a controller option, and I'll discuss that in a second. Basically, the mouse, he points in the direction of where your mouse cursor is, that little toothy-looking thing there, the triangle. Left mouse button, move slow. Simple enough, right? Right mouse button, move a little bit faster. Yep. Both mouse buttons at the same time, that's the fastest. This is what you'll be using to ram shit with. Biting and eating things, he does that on his own. You just gotta get his mouth close, he knows what to do. You don't need to press a button to do that. This lets you just focus on, you know, moving him around and dodging things. That kind of jazz. Okay, score system. This little meter down here, the Happy Shark God is a powerful shark god ometer. Basically, you have so many kills that you can make in a stage before the shark god is pleased and the stage ends. So if I were to eat a fish, that would tick a point off and it would fill up a little bit more. That's like regardless, no matter what you eat, it fills up 1 point. Destroy fills up 1 point. But as you'll see, these things are worth 2 actual points, just go in your score up here. So the idea is to the harder things are worth more points. Combos give you more points than what you'd be allowed if you just ate single things. This crave system here, which pops up every so, I don't know how many seconds it is, I'd have to look in the code, but anyways, excuse me. The shark god wants me to get pained. He wants something to hit me and hurt me very badly. And I got 10 seconds to do it in. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Maybe if I make that person mad. Ah, there we go. And I got the heavyweight power-up, which lasts for just a short while. Basically, I can wreck things really easy with it. Oh look, I'm having a blood frenzy right now. I am invincible, and don't give a shit about nothing. The nice thing about blood frenzies is down here you see it doesn't actually add to the amount of things you've destroyed until the blood frenzy ends. So if you can pull one of these off closer to the end of the stage, you can buff out your score past, you know, way past what you'd originally be able to get. So that's the gist of that portion of the scoring system. There's, I could go more in depth into combos, because there's a bunch of different kind of combos. I mean, you can, there's things for, like, knocking people way up into the air, bonuses, for knocking things up into birds, for getting things destroyed in various different ways. This is a bad stage to show it off on, because there's not a lot of, you know, yeah, like, bird shot there. I just knocked a bird out of the air with, you know, another character. You know, in other stages, there's guys, you know, with dynamite, and there's guys with weapons, you know, guns, spear guns, that kind of crap. Let's see. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Holy crap! I made this game like years ago. Okay, so cut me some slack. You get bonus points for killing whatever he's craving you to kill. There's come here, Boney. Yeah, see the plus 18 and the plus 2. The plus 18 was from actually doing what he asked for. And doing that doomed the bonies, and now any bonies that spawn in have a little death timer on them, and they'll just die automatically, and you get points for it, and it won't add on to your total score. So I want to get thumped again, just to see what kind of power up I get this time. Poison fun time. Oh look, they're all poisoned. They'll be dead soon. There they go. Sorry guys. Free food. Alright. I think that covers that. I already talked about the two different game modes. In this one there's a story. There's these kind of stages here where you gotta do this. I will show you a boss stage shortly. But first, yes. Achievements that you can get in any stage show up when you pause it, so you know what you can get here. And it goes for every stage. That was a bugaboo of mine back when achievements started rolling around, so I, not knowing what you could get when, so I threw that in there. Yeah. No, I do not want to tally my score. Okay, what's a good boss to show off? I guess when mammals attack is a good one. Yes, let's skip it, alright. Yeah, so a boss stage, basically, you versus large odds with patterns. Obviously, these dolphins are a complete pain in the ass. They try to surround you and come at you from different sides. Probably want to kill them first. Although, I think there's an achievement for killing the whales first. Which is tough to do, but I pulled it off, so hey, I tested it, it works, I know. And as you see, the killer whale, he kind of just comes and tries to bite you, and if you start attacking him, he'll try to, body check you. And the whale, he just winds up and tries to swash it with his whole entire body. He's slow, that's all he does, so. But basically, you beat this crap, and you move on. It's like any other game boss. Okay. Oh yeah, see, whales first. Kill Humpy and Orcus first. I was right. Yes. No. Okay, what was the next one? Oh yes, Mr. Manatee mode. This is the mode where I took assets from the previous mode, like enemy types, and I just decided to make, like, mini bosses out of them. So, this whole entire mode has, like, this, dipshit, like, story beginning and end to it, but, the bulk of this is, it's all just mini bosses, basically, and they all have their own, thing going for them. I'll show you King Claymore, for example. He's a king. He's got little guarded, look, he's got a shield on the end of his swordfish nose. Isn't that cute? Where is he? Okay, here he comes, yeah. See, there he is. Oh yeah, well... Oh, there you go. That's mini boss. Thank you for the tip, game. Yeah, this is the bonus time score out of screen. You get a bunch of extra shit tacked on in the end. If you do it on harder difficulty levels, you get like percent bonuses to it. I probably should have explained this earlier, but I didn't think about it. What else I got on the list here? Oh, I was just going to show you, like, I guess the other, like the option screen. Oh, well, look, it's an option screen. What do you want from me? No, I don't want to save settings. You got your achievement screen. It's like 70-some. I can't exactly remember. If this gets greenlit, I'd totally hook this shit up to the Steam thing. That'd be pretty badass. Yeah. I guess you could pause and read these if you wanted to. That's given if the encoding lets you read it. You know how that goes. Yeah, high scores. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? King Derp is first. I think I put that score in like 2 weeks ago or something when I was going back over this game. I do like to play it from time to time. Oh, I guess something else I should explain is the difficulty levels. I'm not going to go into a stage here. I'm just going just for visuals here. Okay, easy. You could cruise right through it. I mean, it is like blatantly just BS, stupid easy. You'd have to try to get killed. That's how easy it is. I try to cover the gamut for anyone, so anyone could play it. I like playing it on hard. Normal is... you could die on normal if you're not careful. That's... the enemies all have, like, you know, different increased stats and speed and that kind of thing in all these. Hard is where certain craves will ask you to get hurt on purpose, and you'll get power-up rewards for it. That's just aside from, like, eat this or get this combo, that kind of thing. Like, harder stuff will start to show up for you to do in hard. It happens a little bit in normal. It doesn't happen at all in easy, but in hard is when it starts to show up, like, big time. You take a lot more damage here. The enemies do a lot more damage. Deadly is... I don't know how to... You play it different than any of the other ones because you take so much damage. I swear to God, like, when I was testing it on this with the, you know, everything the way it was, you can get through the game. I got through the game, but it's almost like a survival horror, if that makes any sense. I mean, like, you start, like, ducking into the corner of the stages and you look for opportunities to attack things because, I mean, some enemies will tear your ass apart pretty fast if you're not careful. So you're, like, you know, picking and choosing your battles in that mode. It's a little stressful, but you can get through it if that's your thing. Go for it, man. You definitely get a lot of, like, hurt yourself craves in that one. Oh, and one last thing I forgot to mention about the scoring system. The higher your score goes, the enemies will spawn with higher stats, like faster reaction times, and sometimes they do more damage. And they're also worth more points. And there's like four different levels of this for each enemy type. So, the more points you get, the harder they get, and the more points you get in turn, so it's like a snowball effect. If that makes any sense. By God, I hope it does. Because I like that. I love that, added that in there. Okay, I think that's all I got for you. Yeah, that's the Great White Destroyer, in depth. The game exists, people. It's been out, so, like, there is a demo. You can go check my site. I just wasn't sure about, you know, putting that information up on Steam. I didn't want to, you know... I don't know, is that right? I've seen other people do it, but I guess... I know www.dumbmanex.com. That's you can find it in the game section there. It has its own website. There's demo for it. You can buy it if you want. I mean, that's up to you. I'm not going to force you to do anything because I can't. Not that I would. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That'd be mean. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for watching if you've come this far. And thanks to all the people out there who supported the game on Greenlight so far. That means a lot. The game was practically dead in the water in my mind, and I just threw it up there because I'd be using the service in the future with another game I'm working on. But just this little bit of reception has brightened me up a little bit, so that's cool. Alright, everyone, have a good one, and take care of yourselves. Yeah.